Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the BrewBear Beer Festival. Today's episode is sponsored by MrsBrewBear. Now, the good Mrs Brewbear and I recently went to Wales for a mini break. Stayed in the beautiful village of Portmeirion. For those of you who know your TV, of course it was the home of the TV series of the 60s, The Prisoner, perhaps one of the greatest TV series ever made on this side of the pond. And Mrs Brewbear very kindly brought me 3 beers from the village shop. That's the proper village shop. And up today we have VillageGolden Bitter, Portmeirion. Now this is actually brewed by, for any of my Welsh viewers, please forgive my pronunciation, the Bragdy Nant Brewery in Portmeirion, Llangollen. Spoken like a native. That's the artwork, that is the outline of the village. I'll put a link below to Portmeirion. Please go and check it out. It is a beautiful place. Plain gold cap. Now I believe you can only buy this from Portmeirion itself, so not widely available, but saying that, it's probably a rebadged beer of one of their main range. Let's get this popped and poured. Nice bit of hiss, nice bit of cannon smoke still coming on there, or we say on this particular review series, dragon smoke, as it's from the beautiful land of Wales. Now we have a traditional English pint type glass with a nucleation splodge on the bottom. Now this is bottle conditioned as well. There's a bit in the bottom, not sure if it really shows up on the camera as such. Yeah, you can just see them in there. But let's get this popped and poured and maybe leave some of them in there. Quite like the funky artwork. Been to Portmeirion a few times, and The Prisoner was one of my all-time favourite TV shows, funnily enough. And for those of you who have watched it, on each and every one of my videos I always sign off with "be seeing you," and that comes from that TV show. Right then, that pours a beautiful, that's like a dark marmalade, golden orange colour, or yeah, look at that, nice nice carbonation on that. Quite like this style of glass actually, not one you see all that often. Got a 1 and a bit finger head of white, medium to tight bubbles, dissipating slightly. Let's go in for a sniff. Good aroma on that actually, very fruity, maybe a little bit peachy, apricot or apricot as you might say on the other side of the Atlantic. But good hop profile, as in not superly hot, but you know, that nice underlining hoppage. Right, let's go for a test. Very good health everyone. Very sharp, crisp, clean, grapefruit on that in abundance. Little bit of citrusy lemon as well, maybe a little bit of like malty biscuit, bit peach, apricot, but the citrus on that, so the citrus grapefruit effect is the overwhelming characteristic on there. Now I'm not sure, it could be a combination of a few hops in there. I think it's definitely got a bit of East Kent Goldings in there, but then it's definitely mixed with something that could be New World, or it could be one of our, you know, infamous American sea hops, Cascade, Chinook, something like that in there that just gives it that fantastic, yeah, that citrus boost. Does that make sense? You get some hops that gives you like a nice, underwhelming flavour, and then some just give you it, boom, knocks you for 6. This has got a great grapefruit taste, very much reminiscent of a, you know, American pale ale type brew. I actually quite like that. You could argue that maybe it's medium to light on the mouthfeel. However, that is right up my alley, to be honest. It's one of the beers that I quite like to brew myself on my home brewing exploits. Now, as you know, for this particular series we've deployed another new scoring series system even. based on the TV show Crackerjack, which we say double or drop. That is a nice drop, and I would definitely have a double. Well, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you again real soon for the third and final episode in this particular series of the BrewBear Beer Festival, sponsored by Mrs. BrewBear. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, be seeing you.